Hello, you beautiful, fantastic, wonderful, delicious, magical, razzle-dazzle coach. Yes, hello, welcome back. Yes, I got a little bit of a different background if you've been watching these. If this is your first one, this is my background. Just a beautiful day. Today, I'm back for another Masterful Coaching Monday, here to talk about our coaching skills in deep and powerful discovery. Today, we're talking about agendas. This is part 2 of our agenda conversation. And this is in tandem with the Coaching Skills Forum calls. If you have not been on these calls, go to Coaching Skills. Make it your agenda. Write it down, to do. Agenda. Go to coachingskillsforum.com. Check out these calls. Join the live ones. They're absolutely free. They're amazing. They're powerful. They're incredible. Go and listen to the archived recordings. Every single one of them are fantastic and amazing. As of this time, I've been doing them for 18 plus years. Yes. And I promise you, you will discover and learn amazing things. But today, we're going to take that topic of agendas, which we're going to talk about in the group, the Coaching Skills Forum group. But today, I'm going to take it and explore a little bit differently. You probably checked out the one I did last week on agendas. If you haven't, go check it out. It's easy. Just go check it out. It's right here. Just scroll a little bit. But I want to point to another little extra area of agendas that we either gloss over, or we avoid, or we pretend isn't there, or we're shamed and bad because it is there. And I'm talking about your agenda. The coach's agenda. What? Coach isn't supposed to have an agenda. Well, unfortunately, yes, you do. You always do. You always have an agenda. The problem, I'm going to clarify a couple of things here. And by the way, I'm going to do a really crash course on this. I have an advanced coach training program, the Fast Pass to Masterful Coaching. Absolutely, highly recommend. Go check it out. You will be blown away. You will watch your coaching expand and explode in so many different levels. But I'm going to give you kind of a couple of excerpts from this. First off, when we talk about agendas, typically, we're talking about the things that we want to do and the things that we want to have as a result. When we look at agendas for the meeting and agendas for the thing and agendas for the coaching, it's almost entirely focused on, I want to do this so that I can have this outcome and result. And those are typically the endpoint, the agendas that we focus on and deal with. And you, the coach, you have agendas too. You want to do great coaching. You want to have happy clients. You want to have and get paid and money. You want to attract clients. You want to build and grow and have a great reputation, or do great coaching and maintain a great reputation. You're doing wonderful coaching for the sake of having some kind of outcome and result for you. This is everything in the world, everything in our lives. You are always doing something, and you are always doing something for some kind of outcome and result, cause and effect. If I do this, I will have this outcome and result. If I don't do this, you can't necessarily do an unaction, but you choose to do a different action, like sitting on the couch, like procrastinate, like avoid, like, I'm going to distract myself by doing some other action other than building my business, or by doing something else. So there's always a doing, even if it's a passive, non-physical doing, there's always a doing. And there's always some endpoint, outcome, result, impact that occurs from that doing, that action, constantly. Your clients are living in that world every single moment of their lives, and so are you. So get You, the coach, have an agenda. You have many agendas. You also have some undercurrent agendas that are constantly swimming around and looking for the first opportunity to jump in. The agenda of, we're going to say it's your saboteur's agenda, critic agenda, gremlin agenda, whatever it is, they have agendas too. And that's a part of you. The agenda of looking good, of being nice, of being liked, of playing it safe, of not, don't rock the boat, just stay steady. You also have an agenda, like a bigger doing agenda of being that successful, powerful coach, of having this full practice, of obtaining your credentials, whether it's an ACC, PCC, or MCC. By the way, if you want any of those, bring that agenda to me. That's my specialization, if you haven't figured that out. You have so many agendas, and including the agenda of helping people, the agenda of, if you're supporting your family, or if you're making yourself and you're making a career, the agenda of making money and supporting family and career and paying for home and bills and all of that. You have so many agendas all running around. So the challenge, I'm going to bust a myth here. Again, in the class, the Fast Path to Masterful Coaching, I go much more deeply into this. But simplicity is, we start to feel shamed and blamed and judged and wrong and bad because you have an agenda. And the problem is, you have many agendas. You cannot not have agendas. You absolutely have agendas all over the place. So this mythology of coach cannot have any agendas is a lie, and it's impossible. And so now you're blaming yourself, or you're feeling crappy, or you're feeling insignificant, or that you're doing it wrong because you're trying to do something that's completely impossible, which is be completely without agenda. You have agendas. Own it. Get on it. Get clear. I do. I have many agendas for doing this video. Some of them are altruistic and giving and honor. Look, I'm not making a penny off of this. It's a free video. There's other agendas of sharing and giving and helping and growing. There's other agendas of building engagement or connection or community. There's subtle agendas of, well, the more I put out there, the more then they'll come back and hire me or take my class or go to the Coaching Skills Forum. All of these things are in play. I have agendas. They're not bad or wrong. What I'm pointing you to is, get really clear about your agendas. Go ahead, pause this if you need to, or do this later, but do this. Write down all the agendas that you have for your coaching, whether in your coaching or what you want to do and have in every single coaching session. And that includes, I want the client to get what they came for. That's your agenda. You get that? I want the client to get what they came for. That's what you want. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just own it, acknowledge it, notice it, and really let that be true. What other agendas do you, the coach, have? You want to look good. You want to be safe. You want to be nice. You don't want to rock the boat. You want to also be powerful. You want to be amazing. You want to be brilliant. So all of these agendas are here. You just want to do great coaching so that you can have some kind of impact, outcome, hope, desire, wanting, all of that stuff. Absolutely, take some time and write this all out. But the purpose of this is so that you can have clearer awareness. And you've heard me mention, if you've watched any of these videos, if you've been in my class, if you've worked with me at all, I constantly am barreling in, with awareness comes choice. And with choice is where we hold our power of change. So now that you know these are your agendas, because the instruction in our coach training is just misleading. See, they train us that we're not supposed to have any agendas. And yet the impossibility of that is insane, or it makes it insane. But what they're pointing to, and the purpose of that instruction and that rule of coaching, is not to say that you don't have any agendas, because you do. It's that those agendas can't come in and override the client's agenda. Because here's the trick. There can only be one prevailing, overriding main focus agenda of that kind. There's other agendas. We're not going to get into that now. Come to take my class. There's so much more here. But to recognize, it's kind of like Highlander, if you're familiar with that. There can only be one. And so when your agenda of looking good, being nice, being safe, got to make money, make sure they get what they came for, all of these, your agendas, keep coming in, they override the client's agenda. And that kills the coaching. That's it. That is what's really happening and going on. It's not that you have an agenda. It's that you're not being responsible and you're not being empowered to own and manage your agendas properly. But now that you know you have these agendas because you wrote them down and because I told you you do, now you can be aware when they pop up and want to be there. Now you can just thank you. Absolutely. I'm an MCC coach. I train coaches. I've been coaching for 21 years as of this recording. And I want to do a great job. I want my clients to get what they came for. I want them to be happy. I want to look good. I want to be impressive. I want to. And now that I know that I want to, that all of these agendas, self-serving, altruistic, whatever it is, all of these agendas, my wants and needs, I get to now notice them and then have them be in service of the coaching or let them go. But you can't let them go and you can't use them in service if they're constantly in the background running without you noticing. This is just getting awareness of your agendas. Once you have awareness, now everything starts to get a bit easier and more powerful. Do it. I'm telling you. Take everything that I just use my answers and then add anything else of yours. Come back, check out more. Next week, we're going to shift into another topic. Come to the Coaching Skills Forum call. Go to coachingskillsforum.com for more information. Come and join the calls. Contact me. Make any comments down here. Yes, I love this. This doesn't make sense. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. One of my agendas is to help you grow your coaching. It's a big agenda. It's a strong agenda that I have an absolute commitment to. That's what these videos are for. Take them, use them, share them. That's okay. And come back. Make it your agenda to come back and grow your coaching even more. And until then, I wish you a fantastic, amazing, and wonderful agenda, knowing, awareness, rich, beautiful, delicious coaching. Bye-bye.